Once greatest and freest of living creatures, the whale today finds new boundaries in the sea. Across the fishing nets off the Newfoundland coast, man and peaceful beast again are rivals for their daily food. Snared in the meshes, a humpbacked whale struggles to break free. If he fails, he may die with a net as a tangled shroud. If he succeeds, the net will be torn or swept away. For the hard-working fisherman, a net damaged is time and income lost at the peak of the fishing season. In the coastal villages, members of the Calypso team find a deep and frustrated anger against an adversary robbing the families of their lives. At the end of its long journey from the Great Lakes to the sea, the St. Lawrence River at last enters a world without edges, a watery domain in which all things are blurred and ships seem no more than phantoms. As Cousteau keeps vigil on Calypso's bridge, the helmsman steers a course he cannot see. Here, off Newfoundland's coast, the confluence of the cold Labrador Current and the warm Gulf Stream has created one of the great fishing areas of the world. Into this misty void for more than 5 centuries, the prodigious schools of cod, mackerel, haddock, and other species have brought the fishing fleets of nations from around the world. In the clear, icy waters of the bay, the divers descend to the site not far offshore, where the 400-year-old ship now lies exposed. As a retrieved plank from the hull is brought to the surface, the chief of the underwater recovery team, Dr. Robert Renier, talks of their findings to the Calypso divers.
C'était apparemment un baleinier basque qui était tout prêt à partir pour l'Espagne, probablement l'autre.
According to the approximate dimensions found on the seabed, the San Juan was unusually large for the time, with a weight of about 300 tons. On the map, he indicates the site of the wreck, deep and close to shore, an ideal place to bring in whale carcasses for processing. Excavations at the site of the whaling station ashore are described by archaeologist Dr. Jim Fukkk. Visited by Cousteau, Fukkk Island's slab of rock marks a lonely intersection in the history of man and other species. Here, Jacques Cartier, discoverer of the St. Lawrence, in 1534 made his first landfall along the Canadian coast. Here, 200 years later, trapped and clubbed to extinction, the last great auk vanished forever. Here today, mer from all parts of the Arctic find a protected breeding ground.